find its place somehow. It's a lot of trust, I feel, what one has to have for me at least, as a director. You have to open yourself up rather than sort of bring your stencil.
When character and action can exist simultaneously, and they can assist one another and build off one another, those are always the ones that you remember. You remember Die Hard because Bruce Willis's character was such the everyman and such a great, everybody remembers like the glass in his feet. He's pulling glass out of his feet. When you see stuff like that and you're able to really humanize and ground a moment in something that everyone can understand. Everyone stepped on glass.
We develop things from scratch, and that's fundamentally the full-time job, apart from when I'm directing films.
Every movie's a challenge. I don't think you ever have a comfort zone when it comes to being a filmmaker. I certainly haven't struck one yet, because you're spending a lot of somebody else's money, and it's a risk and a gamble, and you've not only, there's two things. I mean, you want to obviously, you want to make sure that whoever's paying for the movie gets their money back, because your career depends on it. Otherwise, you're not going to get to make many more films. But at the same time, I'm in the entertainment business, and I regard myself as an entertainer much more than an artist. And so I want to make sure that the film I make gives people a good cinema experience. They're paying their money. They have a certain expectation of what they're going to receive for that, and just want to make a good escapist adventure movie.
The fantasy is what we're doing now, right here in this room, with these lights and cameras and mirrors. Something else is existing there. I don't know what, but there's something happening that's not part of our normal day, literal nature of how we live, but we're trying to create something different.